Turanga FM Parakuihi show online with Mātai and Rāhia. Tomo mai, e wera te kai.
I watakau Mātai ira whitu ki te iarere, I watakau Mātai ira whitu ki te ipurangi. Turanga FM Parakuihi show on air with myself, Rahia Tumutumu. Atamari, ko te tikau mātoru o Mei tēnei, kua tahuri mai anō koutou ki Parakuihi online. Matai isn't here today, but let's say hello to him now via video link. Kia ora, Mats.
No, tēnā koe Rahia, yes. Aku ni ka wehe au I konei, I Aotearoa nei, kei te haere au ki tā wāhi. Unfortunately, I can't tell you exactly where I'm going, but I'm just going to give you a little tīwhiri, anei te te tīwhiri. Viva. Let's go.
Viva, eh? Tune in next week to find out where Mats is heading off to. Tomorrow, the Poverty Bay Rugby competition will break for a special round where our Premier teams will host the Premier teams from Eastern Bay of Plenty. Also, the Senior Ones also have a State of Origin style game tomorrow in Nuhaka, where the Turanga Senior 1 squad will face the Wairua Senior 1 team for the first time in history. Good luck to our Senior 1 side travelling to Nuhaka tomorrow, and if they need to fill up the bus on the way there may be no better place than Manutūkē Gas and Store, and we'll be looking at that story soon. But first, here's Ngāi Tāmanuhiri Regional News, kia mautone mai.
Tai oro, ngā tai pito pito o te tai rāwhiti.
Mōre nei hi ka mā, kua whakaia nō kia hoki mai ngā waka kawe tūruhi ki konei ki Turanga Nui a Kiwa. Whai muri mai I te whakatau a te Premier kia huaki anō ai te motu nei ki te katoa hei te mutunga o te marama o Hurai. I te tau whakamutunga whakaiti ai ngā waka ki te wāhi nei, piki aki ai te tahua pūtea ki konei mā te 1.1 miliona tāra. Kua eke anoa Mairangi Campbell hei waha kōrero ki te whakataetai ārohe mo te Race Unity I tū I te pō o te rāapa, he toa hoki te uri Māori I tērā tau mō Turanga Nui a Kiwa. Ko tāna aronga I nāinei, ko ngā whiringa whaiti, ko te whakataetai āmotu, ka tū hei tēnei tau. Akāti, koe ranga kaitimua Parakuihi ko Rahia Tumutumu hau, atamari e.
Parakuihi tahi kia Mātai Rāua ko Rahia, 91.7 on air and online.
Tomorrow, the Eastern Bay of Plenty teams travel to Turanga to play our Poverty Bay teams in a unique round of rugby. A big mihi to these teams coming here because we know the cost of fuel is expensive these days. So it's fitting that we've done a story on Manutūkē Gas and Store, and here it is now.
Kāti o hoa no tātou te whiwhi te Waimarie, kei konei te tāhuhuranga pū, taku whanaunga nei Douglas Jones. Hei whakaputa whakaaro, hei whakaputa kōrero e pāna ki tēnei wāhi rongo nui, hei rongo nui ai, e ai ki te kōrero, koinei te wāhi, e tira wa te utu mo te pēni heni. So Douglas joins me now, mōrena whanaunga. We can take these off. Kei te aha.
Mōrena, kei te pai, kei te pai.
Ka pai. So as I said in my intro, the reason why we're here today is to talk about this place, which is, well, we all know it as Rickard's Garage. It's now had a name change recently, Manutūkē Fuel and Store, and it kind of went a little bit viral on the Facebook and on stuff.co.nz because the story went out that you have the cheapest petrol in the country.
Yeah, it was surprising for us. We weren't really trying to do that. We were just marking up the price accordingly based on what we think was good and what was reasonable for our whānau. So yeah, it did go viral, ended up on the breakfast show and all over the media. So yeah, it was a nice surprise to get a phone call from Stuff one day and say, hey, you're selling the cheapest fuel in the country. I said, oh, I better put the prices up maybe, eh? But no, it was good. You know, our kaupapa here is all about supporting our whānau and Manutūkē and Muriwai, and this is the best service that we can provide that here in the rohe.
Oh, look at this. We'll get to the other parts of the shop in a moment, but I was just taken by the merchandise. Se te whānau, look at this. Ngā kākahu, ngā Mātai Tāmanuhiri. Tell us more.
Yeah, it was just an idea to support our identity as Ngāi Tāmanuhiri, and we can provide direct to the consumer or direct to our whānau. But yeah, just something different to our emblem here as the organisation. So that's us as the iwi. And this here is what we want for our whānau. So it's got colour because, you know, we're colourful people in Ngāi Tāmanuhiri. And the blue and black also represents our whakapapa and our colours there in Muriwai. So yeah.
There are other things you can purchase here. Let's just do a quick little swing around here. We've got the pies, steak and cheese, mince and cheese. Oh, we've even got a healthy option because we're all about, you know, hauora here at Tāmanuhiri. Might be a hot summer's day, you need ahi creamy. There we go, ahi prakarane. Good little selection there. Chippies, we've got bread, prawa, cream, sausages, bacon. We've even got mussels, chingos. Yeah, there's just a whole range of stuff here for our whānau that live out in Manutūkē, Muriwai, or even Patutahi. So, how long have you been here for, Boo?
Since October last year.
October last year?
Yeah. We rolled over from the Z Garage in Gisborne, so it was a no-brainer for us to come and work for our whānau, our iwi here. So we bring along with it, of course, our experience.
Can we just have a look at this? This is Tāmanuhiri delicacy.
I put potato chips.
She's got potato chips. Yeah, potato chips in there. So Dougie, we're here in the workshop. Obviously there's a bit of mahi happening on the right-hand side there.
Yeah. So the workshop we've been using recently for our Toitū Tarawhiti COVID welfare response. So we've had builders in here building cabins to support that. So just a space that we can use when we need to. But yeah, we've got the cabins over here. So you might want to have a quick look at those.
So here are the cabins.
Yeah, so the cabins are, like we say, we're supposed to be supporting the self-isolation through COVID. Hasn't really worked out because many people can isolate from home, but we have these here and they're available to be used. So through our Toitū Tarawhiti welfare, we've been able to basically pull together about 10 of these units. You know, it's not just petrol and it's not just lollies and pies. It's actually about supporting the whānau and supporting the hapori through things like this.
Ka pai kazi, well thank you for our little tiki tour inside the Manutūkē Fuel and Store? Ka Mātuihi. So just for our whānau that are not familiar where you are situated, just let them know again.
We're on Wharerata Road, so on your way to Manutūkē or Muriwai, or if you're going further afield to Wairoa, yeah, call in, get your fuel. It's the cheapest fuel in town. Grab a pie, grab a kai, and we look forward to seeing you.
Good luck to all the teams competing this weekend. Next week, after we fill up at the Manutūkē Gas and Store, we take a trip on Highway 35 and pay a visit with the hard-working lot at Black Bee Construction while they were doing mahi in Tokomaru Bay. But for now, hei kona.
Parakuihi tahi kia Mātai Rāhia ko Rahia, 91.7 on air and online. Ko te reo